Everyone, welcome to yet another session of Data Stream Academy. Before going to today's session, in earlier session we have already discussed about robotic process automation and the tools we have with RPA. So, if anyone has not yet seen the video, please go and watch it. If you haven't watched, also that's fine. It's just an introduction video of RPA. If you know what is RPA and everything, it's well and good. We'll start with this session. So I've already told you that I would be taking one of the tool and we'll be moving forward. So I've taken UiPath. So UiPath is one of the leading tool we have with RPA. I thought I'll start with this. So these are the 4 words or 4 things we would be hearing when you start your UiPath learning journey. So first we'll go to UiPath Studio. UiPath Studio is nothing but the UI is like something like this. It's a workspace or a place where we will be building the robots. So I'm not going to go in details with all the commands and everything today, because we would be having, this is just an introduction session, and we would be having a detailed version of the UiPath Studio introduction. That's what I am planning, because it's a vast area. So this is a UI we have, and we have 3 types of Studio: Studio X, Studio, and Studio Pro. Studio X is nothing but it is mainly used for business users who needs to automate their small things and everything. And Studio is mainly used by RPA developers to build complex processes. And Studio Pro comes with it's a specialized developers who wants to include testing, task, or advanced RPA, ML operations. All these things, if they want to introduce, they have to use Studio Pro. So that is all about Studio. As I said, this is a UI of Studio. Now we have UiPath Robot. UiPath Robot, we have 2 types: unattended and attended. As the name suggests, when it comes to attended, there is a force or there is a support with the robot. So as the name suggests, there should be a manual intervention. A process which needs a manual interventions comes with attended automation. For example, I have a process where I need to provide the CAPTCHA when I enter into a portal. It's a very common thing. We all know that. So a bot would not be able to do that. So in this case, we need to run an attended automation where once that login part is coming and the CAPTCHA is given, a human would be intervening, and then he will type the CAPTCHA, and then from there that bot will take care. So that is an attended automation. And unattended automation is just an opposite. Like if there is no human intervention required, we can just trigger and the bot would be running in the background. We don't have to think about it. So that is unattended automation. This is Orchestrator. Orchestrator is one of the most powerful, and it is like a brain of UiPath. Everything comes under here. How the bots are managed, how it is scheduled, the assets, and everything. Assets in the sense, I know it's a new term you would be hearing. Assets are places where we will be storing the passwords or credentials which we need to protect, or it's something which we need to protect, we will be giving it in the assets. So as same as Studio, I'm not going in details because it's a vast area. We need to go through all these things and moving forward with it. So I will show you in live how this is being controlled. So it's a web application. So this we have the URL. We have to log in with the URL, and this is a place where we will be having the orchestrator. So here I would be having all the number of processes which I have automated, and it is published. So when you build when we build a process in this UiPath Studio, we need to publish it so that it will reach here. Okay, so we will move, when we go in details with the UiPath Studio and Orchestrator, it will be more clearer to you. So as I said, this is the UI of UiPath. So moving on to the next one, and the last component, that is UiPath Assistant. UiPath Assistant is nothing but it is a desktop application which is mainly used for managing or launching attended automations. If you want to do anything opposing or to run anything in attend mode, we will be using Assistant, UiPath Assistant. So this is a desktop application. I can show you here. This is a desktop application which we have with UiPath Assistant. So this also we will be going through in details in future sessions. So here this is the whole workflow of UiPath process. So in the UiPath Studio, as I said, we will build the project. The RPA developer would be building the project and it would be published. I can show you how it is done. So this is a place, this is a UiPath application. So once my development is completed, I would hit the publish button so that it will be it would be pushed to the orchestrator which it is connected So it would be pushing the process into this UiPath Orchestrator. When it gets pushed, it is not just the boat it is getting pushed. It would be having the packages. For example, the same wise, when we are doing the programs and everything, we have libraries attached to the programs, right? In the programming language, scripting languages. Same wise, those packages would also get attached to the SAML files. What is SAML file is when any boat or anything which I build in the studio would be saved as with an extension of .xaml, SAML. So those things would be getting published in the orchestrator. So once it get published to the orchestrator, then the board would be getting triggered and the jobs would be created and would be pushed to the robot, unattended robot. So when it get pushed to the unattended robot, the unattended robot and the orchestrator would be sharing a heartbeat mechanism, like the data flowing would be like that. Okay. So that is all about the workflow of the process we build in the UiPath. So that's all about today's session. I know it's a very brief session. I just wanted to give you an introduction on what is UiPath and what are components or what are buzzing words you will be hearing in throughout my session. So I just wanted to give you an introduction. So it's a very brief one. So if you have any doubt in today's session, please drop a comment in the comment section. I would be happy to help you. So we would be taking Studio. We are planning. We would be taking the Studio, UiPath Studio, and moving forward with the sessions. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. And if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the video. Until we meet with the next session, bye.